Hey guys, it's Benny Fox 007 coming at you with another video. I know you guys have heard by now about Logan Paul uploading that video of a man that committed suicide in Japan in the suicide forest. What he did was not a very good thing to do. Was not the right thing to do. He was joking about the incident, laughed about it, went closer to the body and filmed the hands and feet of the deceased. And because of that, he has gotten a lot of backlash. And this is my opinion about the situation. I think he made a very grave mistake. I think he ruined his YouTube career. He will not be known for what he used to be known for. A lot of people looked up to this kid. A lot of them did. And for him to make a video like that, and like you guys said, for him to use it as some form of clickbait or to get views, that's, I would say, very disturbing. And, you know, suicide is a very serious thing to be dealing with. Especially you go in an area or in a land that's known for death, suicide, and nothing but depression and despair. And this is the end of the road for a lot of people in Japan. And this is around the base of Mount Fuji. And if you guys don't know, Mount Fuji is a volcano in Japan. Okay? So this forest is around Mount Fuji somewhere. I don't know where we're at. But this suicide forest is the end of the road for those who are suicidal, unfortunately. And I don't think anybody should be filming inside the suicide forest unless it's a documentary crew from a TV network. No YouTuber needs to be going in that forest filming it, period. That's my opinion. Why would you want to film an area where people have once before committed suicide, hung from trees, cut the wrists and all that stuff? Who would want to film in a place like that? I sure the hell wouldn't. I mean, if I wanted to go see it, I would see it, but without a camera. I would not even take pictures of the forest, because just knowing what the kind of reputation the place had. Now, Logan Paul did apologize, but I don't think that apology is necessarily going to save him, because a lot of people don't accept his apology. They're thinking that he's trying to profit off of his apology and all this other stuff. I don't know what his true intentions were when he did all this. I don't know if he even realized what he was doing, if he knew what he was doing was wrong. Maybe he's so caught up in stardom or in his own success that he thought it was okay. Maybe he thought it was okay. Maybe you guys would enjoy a vlog like that. You know, maybe he just thought to give you guys entertainment and didn't think how serious a video of this magnitude really is. This shook up Twitter like crazy. The Juggernauts commented on it. I watched his video. PewDiePie has commented on the situation. Kid behind the camera has commented about the situation. And a lot of other various YouTubers have commented on this Logan Paul scandal. All I gotta say, you guys, I think this YouTuber has learned a very deep lesson. It's a lesson that's going to probably carry on with him for probably the rest of the year, if not for a few months. If he's ever going to get his success back, he'd have to win your guys' trust back. He would have to do something in return, by means maybe making a donation to a suicide foundation or something to prevent suicide or something. He needs to give back to the community is what I think he needs to do. He needs to show that he's remorseful for what he's done. The two words, "I'm sorry," ain't gonna cut it. He's gonna have to do something to show that apology, to show people I truly mean that I'm sorry, and I'm gonna show you that I am sorry by giving back. That's the only way I know he's gonna be able to get his career back, if he even does. I'm surprised YouTube don't completely terminate his account because of what he did. Because anymore, it's one strike you're out anymore in this day and age. It's not 3 strikes you're out. It's one offense such as that can end your job in a snap. Look at Kathy Griffin pretended to behead Trump and holding that thing up in her hand of a severed head. She did that for comedy, but she lost her career and lost her job and lost her livelihood because of it. And she's never done anything really controversial other than that. At least I don't know of anything. I know his predecessor, Jake Paul, had a lot of problems on YouTube. He had a lot of people against him. He had a scandal going on. I don't even know what about. You guys have been talking about Jake Paul for at least 2 months. I never understood what the situation was, but I think his career is over. You guys better watch what you do on YouTube. That's all I gotta say. Don't be putting videos up of people hanging on trees. Don't put videos of dead bodies on YouTube. I don't care if it's just a fake body. If it's a fake video, don't do it. Because there's a lot of people out here that are affected by that and may take it the wrong way and think, oh wow, that thing's real, and you just are going to cause all kinds of craziness and mayhem. We got worse things to talk about than YouTubers. We got violence that happens around the country. People getting shot in our local cities. We don't need to be worrying about YouTubers Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and start up this YouTube drama the first 4 days of 2018. We need to kick off the year on a better note. And I would hope this next Monday everything clears up and us video creators can just start over. We need to let this Logan Paul thing rest. Yes, he fucked up. He made a mistake. He apologized. If he does something in return to bring himself out of the ashes, that's a good thing. But, what he does from this point on, that's up to him. He made a bad choice. Now he's going to have to pay the piper. And he's dealing with the wrath of the internet. So I think that's punishment enough. This is just my opinion, you guys. I just want to say I don't approve of what he did. It's not a good thing. He should have known better. He should have been smart enough to do that. He even said so himself on his apology video. I should have put the camera down, but I didn't. Yeah, he did not. But I believe you guys have taught him a good lesson, and hopefully he learns by it. Because this kid still looks like he's pretty young, so he's still young enough to learn from his mistakes, in my opinion. He could still grow and do better on this platform, maybe come back and do something else. And I think he needs to stay out of Japan for a while. He don't need to be going back to Japan for a very long time. Because not only did he disrespect himself or disrespect his fans, I believe he disrespected the Japanese by invading their more or less territory of the dead. It's more or less trespassing in a cemetery and digging up a grave and pulling the body out. Okay, if you will. I mean, that's the only way I know how to describe this. But guys, this is just my take on the situation. I shouldn't have to do a video on this, but everybody else is talking about it, and I figured I'd just put my input in on it and tell you guys how I think about this situation. Some of you guys may not even know who Logan Paul was. I never even knew who Logan Paul was. I just know he's, you know, one of the YouTubers that think that you have to act crazy to get views and go beyond the boundaries. And he went across the boundaries, that's for sure. And he did something crazy, and he's paying for it. So, guys, this is just my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, leave your comments, questions down below, and also leave me your opinions about the situation, on how you think about my opinion on this Logan Paul situation. Nothing about Jake Paul, please. Just about this Logan Paul. I do hope his apology is sincere, by the way. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good week, and good night.